Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So today I'm really excited because I will be trying out some Btartbox goodies. These are the X-Coat Tips 3-in-1 Soft Gel System, and I'm also trying out their 3-in-1 Soft Gel System Kit, which I'll get onto in a minute, but I'm just quickly giving you guys an overview of what these tips are about. So these tips basically have a base coat, a soft gel tip layer, and a kind of primer layer inside the nail tip, which is really cool because it means you can save a lot of time when applying these tips. These are basically supposed to be like a super quick kind of apply and go kind of situation. And these specific tips have a French tip design on them, as you can see. And these tips also come with a bunch of other colors and sizes. So this is a 3-in-1 soft gel kind of kit, and this has everything that you need inside to basically do this whole nail system. It comes with a UV light, a couple other products such as the gel glue and a top coat, and of course the nail tips themselves. And here I am just showing you the back of the product. You can see that the instructions are very detailed, and I do like that they stress how you should apply these nails, which is at a 45-degree angle. That's really important when applying such tips because otherwise it can be really difficult, especially for beginners. So here you go. This is what the packaging looks like. It's actually super pretty. I love their color scheme that they chose, and also you can see that they have their social media handles up in the corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the box. This box is very sleek and thin. I really do like it. They also chose to have all the nail tips attached to one piece, if that makes sense. So it's easier to kind of size out your nail tips, and also it's much easier than having to find your size in an individual bag, which is super annoying sometimes, but I know a lot of nail companies do that. So as you can see, these are the instructions. Again, the instructions were on the back of the box, however they did include it again inside. If you do need to like visualize the actual process, then you should probably refer to the paper instructions inside. So as you can see, the surface of these tips was actually pre-buffed, and the inside is actually pre-buffed, and that's going to ensure that you have the maximum adhesion to your nails and to the gel itself. And what I always love about Btartbox is that they always have the best nail sizes ever. So as you can see, they have really big sizes and really small sizes, and I'm someone who has super tiny nail beds, so this actually is perfect for me. So as you can see, you do get about 5, which is really good value for money. These nail tips are very affordable, but not only that, they are very good quality, and as a beginner you definitely want to start out with some good quality products. So I'm just going to put those away and show you the other color that I chose. These were sent to me as PR, however all the opinions in this video are my own true opinions. So this is the other color. I was loving this color a lot. It looks so natural and just so subtle, and it looks quite opaque when they're all stacked together, but when I'll pick one up, you'll see how sheer it is. And when you actually go to apply these on the nail, they look super natural. Like, I really love how natural these look. Btartbox also pays really good attention to the cuticle area. They make sure that these nail tips are very nice and thin at the cuticle and kind of a little bit more translucent, if that makes sense, so that it kind of blends in with your natural nails and cuticle area. So let's just see what we get in this little kit. This one did come with a UV gel, a top coat, and a little light, which I've never tried before from a Btartbox, so I was super excited. And you can actually choose what nails you want with this kit. You can choose clear nails, nude nails, or the French nails. I did do a previous video on the kind of clear nude nails. It's very similar to the French tip nails, however they are just plain, and they come in 3 beautiful colors as well, and that's clear, pink, and this brownie nude. So the kit does come with some very basic items that you need to do these nails. You get a top coat, you get the Btartbox gel glue, which is super important and very key for this. You also do get a mini file, which I appreciate because you will have to file off the free edge, and of course you get your nail tips of choice and the little lamp. So again, despite the instructions being on the back, you can use these more visual instructions to kind of get a better look at what you have to do. And here is a closer look at the gels. So this is the gel glue. This has to be a more thick kind of consistency, so don't mix it up with the top coat. I've heard some people accidentally ended up using the top coat instead of the glue and the nails like popped off instantly. So just be careful that you are reading what you are putting on your nails before you do it. And now let's take a closer look at the UV plus LED nail lamp. You can see on the side it comes with the model, the power, and all the other details that you need. And on the other side, I noticed it said that this had a 50,000 hour lifetime. Now, I've never tested these lamps out before, but I thought that was really interesting that they included that on the box, and it comes with some of the other features of the lamp as well. Now, inside the box, the lamp was packaged really nicely. It was very compact and small, and I really like how they put the logo on the top. Usually a lot of brands won't do that, so I do appreciate that Btartbox has done that. I think it looks super cute and sleek, and I love the white color on it as well. So I'm going to quickly plug the light up, and the cord isn't super long, so you probably will need some sort of extension cable. I have one on my desk, so I was able to quickly just prop that up, and I did notice that it did come with an on and off switch, which I'm really happy about, because some of my other lamps won't turn off until the 60 seconds is up. So I was really happy to see that Btartbox thought of this. It's honestly so good because I don't have to worry about any other gel products being cured around the lamp. So this is the nail tips that I chose. I went for the pink again, and I decided a longer length just because I wanted to see how much space I could have to do some nail art. I did a really simple nail art today, which if you guys are beginners, hopefully that helps you out. So I'm going to start off with the nails. The instructions did say to leave the base layer wet. I am applying the Btartbox gel glue, and I'm just going to apply a really thin layer of this. For some reason it was a little bit stringy on some nails, but it worked fine and it cured it just fine. And just so you know, I was able to cure everything that I did in today's video using only the light that came in the kit, so that was super impressive. A little tip for beginners that are starting out would be to check to see if you have a good nail light. Now, the way I like to check is by turning it on, and usually when you turn on a light, if it's strong enough, you should be able to feel a little bit of heat coming off it. That's usually an indication that it's a stronger nail light compared to one of the weaker ones that don't really cure and you have to keep your hand underneath there for super long. So just bear that in mind when you're shopping for a little nail lamp. Now I'm just going to start with application. I've already done my pinky finger. As you can see, there is a little bit of gel oozing out. That's just because I'm just kind of getting a feel for the product. The gel is definitely thick enough to be able to leave the nail on there and it won't lift, which is really nice because it gives you that time to clean up that extra gel. So that's super beginner friendly. I really love that about this product. The gel isn't like super thick, but it's also not super thin, and it's thick enough to be able to give you enough time to clean up any mistakes, which is really good. And now I'm just curing in my light. I did hold it for 30 seconds and then checked it and then went ahead for another 30. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the second nail. I'm applying a thin layer first, pretty much covering, estimating how much my nail bed would take up. And then I take whatever kind of bit of gel is left on the brush and I kind of scoop that where the cuticle area is, and that's going to help for the gel to kind of flow down nice and smoothly. And make sure there are no air bubbles. Of course, if there are air bubbles, do not cure the nail, just remove it, wipe it and start again. It's not going to damage the nail tip. You can just kind of wipe the gel inside the nail tip or clean it off with the brush, and that's pretty much it. I was super impressed at how quick this was. I reckon I did the one hand in just under 5 minutes. So with both hands, it probably would have taken me about 10 minutes, which was really good. I did also do a little bit of prep. the way I prep is just by buffing the nail surface, and usually if I have some cuticle skin, I do remove that by pushing it back and then buffing it off. I'm not one that really grows a lot of cuticle, so I usually don't show my nail prep. And it's also a little bit damaging to do it in every video, so you can always just check one of my previous videos to see how I do that. So again, applied some of that gel and then making sure there's no gel squeezing out. I feel like I definitely got better the more I was doing it, and I was really taking my time to check that there's nothing on these sidewalls. So if you are interested in trying out this amazing 3-in-1 gel system, then definitely don't forget to use my discount code NBCAMIN20, and that will save you 20% off. I will also have it on screen and have the details such as the link in the description box below. So as a beginner, you definitely want to just keep practicing, and I would say the hardest part about this entire 3-in-1 gel system, or just the whole Gel-X system in general, is that you kind of have to get good at deciding how much gel you need to place inside the nail tip when you apply it. And the reason I say that is because if you apply too much, you will constantly have gel oozing out, and that could be a huge cause of lifting. So just if you have some like old practice tips, you can definitely try with those, and then once you're more confident, you could probably get a bit of an upgrade and try out these French tips or whatever other style of French tips that you like. Now just taking the hand file that came with the kit, I'm using this to just gently file off the little plastic piece at the free edge. This is also going to ensure that I have a nice straight and crisp line, and I didn't have to do any filing over the surface. The cuticle area was absolutely perfect. I probably could have gotten away with cleaning up the gel a bit more, but I think it was really good for my first try, and I was super impressed and happy with how they were looking. I also really love how nice and deep the smile line is. I really love the deep smile line. It just looks so good and so classy. So now I just thought I would do some very quick and simple nail art, and this is a very spring inspired nail art, and of course I wanted to make it something really easy and simple for beginners. So I'm using these two stunning gel polishes. One is from Mad & Glam and one is from Glow Tips. I do have discount codes for both of these brands, so definitely check it out in the description box below. So as a beginner, I would highly recommend that you grab yourself a nice pack of dotting tools, and the reason I say this is because these little tools were such a game changer for me as a beginner. Of course, I'm not a beginner anymore, but when I started doing nails, I was really stuck on doing good nail art or decent looking nail art anyways. So I definitely felt like these dotting tools helped me so much. As you can see, you can easily create so many designs with this. You could do dots, you can do hearts, you can do fruit, you can do drip designs. You can do so much with these. And one thing that I actually used to love doing as a beginner was that cheetah print design, like the leopard print, and that was like my go-to. I used to love that design, and I used to use only this dotting tool to do it. So definitely check out a good pack of dotting tools on Amazon, and these come in different sizes as well, so you can definitely find a good deal on there. So I'm just doing some cherries, and the green that I picked out is from Madame Glam. It's a really pretty green. I don't know why it looks a bit neon on camera, but it's definitely a little bit more muted down, and I'm using that to create these little stems. As you can see, a dotting tool can be used for a lot of different nail art. And I was able to use the Btartbox LED light to flash cure these nails. I was really impressed with the light. I definitely felt like it was a good, strong and powerful light. The heat coming off it definitely confirms that. So if you haven't tried out their nail light, then definitely check it out. I do believe they are selling it individually. If not, you can always treat yourself to this kit. It's honestly so amazing. You have such a big choice of colors and nail art and all sorts of other good stuff on their website, so don't forget to check it out. I'm also going in with a second layer on that design just to make the colors pop more, and I did decide to keep it very simple, give it a bit of a minimal kind of look. and then I'm just doing a final cure on that design, and then I'm going to seal everything in using the top coat in the kit. And this top coat was very nice. It had a nice thick kind of consistency, which I think is very good because it helps to kind of smooth over any imperfections. Of course, these nail tips are very smooth, but I did do some nail art, so I did feel like it helped to smooth over those as well. So I'm just going to do a good layer of that, and then I'm going to cure it in the light again for about 60 seconds. And I did do the thumb off camera just because you do have to position your hand a little bit differently when using this light. Of course, it's not going to be able to cure your full hand, so just bear that in mind as well. So after I was done applying the top coat, I made sure to just check all the nails just to make sure that there was no extra gel on the sidewalls or the cuticle or anything like that. And then after the nails were cured, I went in and applied some cuticle oil. This is the Btartbox soy cuticle oil. Again, I do have a discount code with Btartbox, so if you're interested to shop any of their products, definitely check the link in the description box below. Then as always, you just want to rub this in really good. And that is the finished look. I really love how these nails turned out. I think they were so quick, so easy, just really beautiful nail bed color as well. I think the pink really flatters my skin tone. I think these colors that they've chosen will flatter many skin tones. They also have a much darker brown nude as well. In case you're interested to see that one, you can always check out the product on their website. But this is what my nails look like. I absolutely love them. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you guys found this helpful and learned a thing or two. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if this video was helpful. Let me know if you would purchase these nails, and again, don't forget to use my discount code, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.